All right, so what is Litecoin? Litecoin is really like that grandma at the dinner where you don't really remember she existed, but she kind of brings you gifts every single year. And then you start to cry because you remember it's your grandma and she's back. You thought she wasn't alive. And that's what really the token is right now. There's no guarantees that this token is alive, but yet it's here. And I think that's the big excitement, the big promise people are waiting for in that sense. Litecoin is not the worst project, but a lot of holders are holding it at the bottom. So they held it through the top. Look at this Litecoin, even 2021 was $350. The utility is awesome. It's getting slightly outdated. Now, this is what I'm worried about Litecoin. Is a lot of people don't talk about Litecoin because it was made back in 2014. And now with all the updates, it's falling behind. Look at this. It used to be $1 in 2015. It's now $68, which isn't that bad. Speak used to be $38. So even its own token had its own crash. It was here for a long time. That's the good news about it. I hope more people start to basically use it. That would be awesome. But with so much competition, I'm not really sure what will happen with this token. It could be anything. Could see some price hikes today. Could see a crash tomorrow. That's where the real problem is with Litecoin. There's Solana. There's ADA. It has a lot of competition now. But the holders, they're very loyal. They're very loyal to this token, especially those who have held at the top. It has about 1 million and 171% increase of transactions. So there's still people basically being in this project, holding, staying long term. So that's what something you got to realize is here it's really about the long term game for Litecoin. Again, I think its utility is not bad. It's underperforming though to other utility which we saw with with ADA, with Solana, with Caspa. How can it compare to Caspa? Very hard. But people still trust it. And people still buy Bitcoin even if they don't actually, see the technology behind Bitcoin. They still buy Bitcoin. There's still going to be ETFs for Bitcoin. And that's where the exciting part is. There's really a lot of potential to see these token price hikes, in my opinion. So Litecoin does have that community, still has a user base, everything like that. It's lacking on the core values, though. It's lacking on the big user base like Solana. So it still has everything we need to see. But again, there's problems with this token and there's like solutions. So Litecoin could come back at any moment. Right now, I don't know how it's going to perform. But if you guys want more content like this, be sure to smash that like button. And I will keep you guys updated with more news. Until next time, peace everyone. Let's talk about GMX coin and the one advantage it has. If you want to be kept up to date with more content like this, be sure to smash that like button and I will keep you guys updated with more news. Seems like GMX is one of the biggest decentralized basically exchanges for trading perpetual crypto, and right now cryptocurrency, it's kind of iffy. We don't know if it's going to go up and down, and some people know how to make money on that. And futures with up to 50x leverage on popular cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and more. The platform launched in September 2021 as a Gambit exchange. To date, GMX has a total trading volume of over 130 billion and 283k users, making it derivative on Arbitrum and Avalanche. Now, this is the key word. And also, if you haven't already, be sure to smash that like button. Arbitrum and Avalanche. These are the two that GMX runs on. It runs on the Arbitrum and Avalanche blockchain. These ecosystems are connected to the exchange via a cross-chain bridge. And a lot of people might hate GMX. They say trading is bad. Trading is wrong. You should stop trading and just move out to the hills. Its market cap is 110. This is why I'm bullish on it. If you feel like Avalanche and both other tokens will basically stay for the long term, you're basically in the green. Because if you think the GMX and Avalanche and Arbitrum will stay, then GMX is bound to go up. So GMX might not be the best platform on Avalanche. Well, it might be, but it's the only platform. This is the big difference. it has a huge difference in a sense that people like to use it. And that's where I really find it exciting in a sense that a lot of people are staying in these platforms for the long term. Not because they're the best, but because they're very niche down. So they're going in for the niche market, which is Avalanche. It doesn't have a lot of users, but the users are very loyal. Same for other tokens. You know, for example, we have, what you call it, let me just make up a scenario. Let's say Arbitrarium. Not a lot of users, but a very big community. And again, like we're seeing this again and again. We're seeing these massive updates, basically people coming in, having a good time, right? And just winning in the end. Like there's clear winners in this one. So that's good news. That's what people were waiting for. And I mean, I am excited for that. It even keeps me excited. But GMX really the player of the game, the game of the player, for a long time now. Not because it has a lot of users. So it does have some users. It does have 238,000. I'm a bit sleepy, as you can hear. The thing is, with this token, what really makes a huge difference is it has a very loyal user base. It has a small user base, 230k people. Some may have left, some may have stayed. And you can see GMX staying, expanding this, and having these decentralized exchanges, give thanks to the community at the GMX ecosystem. Look at this. They have Uniswap here, Trader Joe, 1inch, money markets, option protocols, everything for traders, basically. They put it all together and they say, we give this to you for a small price or for free. And this is where really they win in the long term. But if you guys want to be kept up more to date with content like this, be sure to smash that like button and I will keep you guys updated. That's a promise I am willing to keep. Again, there's going to be probably more awesome content like this, so you don't want to miss it out. Hopefully you have a fantastic day out there. Sure is either cold or windy. Doesn't matter. The crypto markets don't sleep. And that's the exciting part right now. I am definitely really excited in that sense. If you guys want to be kept more up to date, smash that like button. Peace, everyone. You're really lucky you clicked on this video because there's one thing I know, and that is I know a lot about Pond Coin. So if you guys want to be kept up to date with more Pond stuff news, welcome back. We're going to be looking at everything that's going on in crypto today. All the news, all the updates, all the price hype. So if that's something you're interested in, smash that like button. We do have more interesting content. So the issue with Pond is at the start, it really found a software bug and they had to recall everything. When they saw Pond grow, basically this was the huge crash that we saw with Pond. There was a big problem in that sense that a lot of people haven't actually probably realized. I was there. There was a problem that is now resolved. So again, Pond sees, Pond fixes. And that is why I really love the developer. He actually does the fixes that he promises. So these are the big announcements that a lot of people have been waiting for, are now finally here. They're out there and they're stronger than ever. So that's where really Pond wins in that sense. Like it promises and it delivers. And right now, Pond is like a substitute. It's the substitute for Pepe. So from what I know, Pond actually is like bone to SHIB. And if you can check here, Pond, mine Pond, earn Pepe. So it's basically selling or manually giving you're locking your ETH, same as like Hex scenario, to get a different altcoin. And that's what's really exciting about it. I personally think it's a really awesome idea. I don't know how. I think it's profitable as long as people use it. So as long as people keep buying it, because right now, like if a whale basically locks their Ethereum, that's awesome for sure. But what we're seeing is like Pond in the long term, if the bear market hits, look, it could crash like this, you know? And that's exactly what we saw. We saw a huge whale sell, take out their Pond, take profits. Now everyone is taking profits back. And the more people that lock their Ethereum, the more they're going to earn. So basically, it's kind of iffy. But this doesn't mean Pond can't make huge gains. Check their Twitter over here. ALTCOIN, 35k followers. Our initials are mining rig and spawn lab for the upcoming release of Pond Water. 12x rewards on PondCoin. So it's a pretty awesome release, and the developer is doxed. He's the guy that made Pepe, from what I know. So is this a long-term token? I don't know. This might stop working tomorrow. It's like a pond. It's like a fountain. Today it works, tomorrow it doesn't. And I think that's the big problem with crypto. Pond is not a token. This is the last post in this thread. So basically, Pond Water is not a token, he said. And it's really something different from what I'm understanding. They're trying to make it more DeFi in a way. So lock your tokens, and instead we give you coins. Now, I don't know how they earn the rewards. I guess they maybe stake the Ethereum, lock it in. So maybe they're making profit. I'm not too sure. The importance here is Pond actually going to be profitable for long-term holders? Personally, I think there's better buys than Pond. You got to be... Why? I don't know if it's going to grow or not, but I think there's better opportunities for new holders. That Pond is really complicated. First, when you stake it, and everything else basically in that sense. So in these scenarios, you really are at a disadvantage, because if you don't know how it works, you could end up facing problems. But again, smash that like button if you haven't already, and I'll keep you guys updated with more news. Till next time, peace everyone.